Yes, sir. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Leon with Current Captures, man. Hope y'all having a good day. And today, guys, we're gonna be talking about 3 reasons why you guys need to pick up a Micro Four Third camera in 2025. You guys new to the channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit that notification button so y'all boys stay notified when I post, man. I've been grinding over here, getting a little active over here on the channel. Been putting out more shorts, been putting out more actual videos. I've been aiming for a couple videos a week, but I'm really gonna start aiming for every day in the future. Probably next month I'm gonna start doing everyday uploads as best as I can. But man, I appreciate y'all liking the videos. I see some people commenting and stuff, man. Appreciate the love, man. But we go get straight up into this thing. Don't want to keep y'all too long. Let's get it, man. So let me break down Micro Four Third cameras and Micro Four Third sensors for y'all. So this is my Micro Four Third camera. This is the Olympus E Pen 1. I love this thing. It's really a great pocket camera. Okay. Now, Micro Four Third cameras don't have a lot of megapixels compared to what I'm shooting on right now, which is my Canon 90D. My Canon 90D has really high megapixels. I think it's like almost 29 megapixels or 28, something like that, super high. Or it's not going to be anything like my Sony. But my Sony and this camera are somewhat cousins. Let me elaborate. So the Micro Four Third camera is a mirrorless camera as well, just like the Sony. But the Micro Four Third camera really came out before Sony came out with their aps-c sensor line. Okay, once Sony came out with the aps-c sensor, these started getting phased out. And just because Sony came out with the aps-c sensor doesn't mean these aren't good at all. Okay, these cameras are great. Most of the Micro Four Third sensor cameras that I see around are going to be Olympus or Lumix. You know, Olympus and Lumix, I think they're the same brand, but Olympus makes a lot of great Micro Four Third cameras if you want to get into that. Now, Micro Four Third camera, let's talk about the reasons why you should get one in 2025. First reason why you should get a Micro Four Third camera: the size, man. Just look at the size. This is my whole hand, and this is a 50 millimeter 1.8 manual focus and manual aperture lens. Okay, I'm gonna get into the reason why I have that on here. You can get autofocus lenses for this thing. I personally don't have any autofocus lenses for this camera, just because of why I got this camera. I got this camera so I could have a film-like shooting experience, but be digital. And the reason why I did that is because I'm tired of paying for film, if I'm being honest. It's just expensive nowadays. And I love shooting film, but I mean, I'd rather go out and practice my shooting and save my film for some like really nice shots that I know I want to get on film, if you get what I'm saying. So, first reason, man, is the size is great. Fit in your pocket. I actually do pocket this camera. I can just put this in my coat pocket. It's not gonna fit in a jean pocket, but a coat pocket, any bag. It's really a great travel camera. So that would be one of the reasons I would pick a Micro Four Third camera up as well. The second reason is something that I just touched on: the nostalgic film-like shooting that you get with the Micro Four Third camera. When I got this camera and paired it with the 50 millimeter 1.8, it was like heaven. I took it to a Giants baseball game with my homeboy and his family, and it was amazing. It was shooting so nice. I got some great photos, very film-esque type photos, man. I even have one of the photos printed out right here. But I even took this photo with it right here. And it hits, man. It's not the best for like if you want to crop in, right? It's not the best camera for like cropping in or like zooming in after you take the photo because it's not high in megapixels. But the film type of photos this thing pushes out are amazing, man. The colors are great. Sometimes you can get nice graininess when you bump the ISO up a bit. And another thing, and I think it's just with this camera, because this is the first generation of the pin cameras, which is this smaller type of lineup of cameras, right? They put the ISO in the settings, so you literally have to go into the menu, go into like 3 or 4 pages to find your ISO and adjust it. And I actually do kind of like that. I think it makes you slow down and think of if you want to reframe your shot, do it from a different angle. It just makes you think while you're taking your photos. Same with having a manual aperture and manual focus lens. It makes you think, it makes you slow down a bit. And slowing down is important. I'm always going to talk about this in my videos. Slowing down your photography, your thinking when you're shooting is very important. You're going to capture more, okay? And this camera helps me do that so much. And the third reason, I think is the best reason, the price, okay? I know photography can get expensive, man. It's, especially if you're doing it for a hobby, if you're just somebody wanting to get into photography as a hobby, something to get your mind off your long work day, or if you want to make a career out of photography, it can be expensive to start your business. I would not get a Micro Four Third camera for professional work. I wouldn't. I don't think it puts out high enough quality photos, okay? If you want professional grade camera, I'll do a different video on a budget professional grade camera. Put that down below if you guys want to know about some good budget ones. But if you guys are a hobbyist or just somebody that is really in love with taking photos, you're in love with the art of photography, you're in love with the art of taking photos, that's your pride, that's your bread and butter, pick one of these up. I got this camera for $100 with the lens, and this is a 7 Artisans lens. You guys know about 7 Artisans. If you don't, check them out. I think they make some pretty decent budget lenses. I'll do a review on this lens that I have right here. I'm planning to get some more lenses from 7 Artisans. So hey, 7 Artisans, y'all see my content, man, hook your boy up, man. Hook me up with a little lens or something. I need a 19-18 mil for the E mount, for the Sony. Come on. But really, the cost, it's great. You can find a whole bunch of Micro Four Third bodies for less than $200, and you can find lenses all day under $100, man. You can find brand new lenses under $100 for Micro Four Thirds. Also, when I go on Facebook Marketplace, I find so many lenses for like $25, $50. Like, people have these old cameras and they don't know what to do with them, man, and they're just collecting dust. So I would really look around like your local Facebook Marketplace, eBay, whatever you buy used goods on. Oh, also mpb.com is where I bought my camera from. I would highly recommend them out. They're the best used photography website in my opinion, because they rate their gear and they tell you like what condition it is in. They also take photos of each item instead of just putting a generic photo for it, if you get what I'm saying. So you can actually see the product you're gonna get, see if there's any scuffs on it or anything. Like when I got this, part of the screen right here is like a little like blurry, but I have an EVF anyway. But I was able to see that before I bought it, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be really using my screen because I want to use my viewfinder and treat it more like a film camera. So there's plenty of ways to get cheap micro four third cameras, man. So if you find one, pick it up, man, for sure. You'll love it. But man, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit that notification button so you stay notified when I post. That's that little bell button down there. And man, I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Peace, much love.